Okay, hi everyone. This is Vexus Dragon. Like I've been saying before, with a tactic, a good way to take out ancients, don't stop moving. So I've actually got these guys going around in circles, and with little shots, with ships to shoot them, he can't he can't aim and shoot. The delay makes it so that it's harder for him to actually pinpoint anyone. But as soon as they stop, then they get the full hit.
We serve the Cardassian Union. This is hardly a challenge.
So you have to make sure that you don't stop. And this is probably the better way, even though he's got another ship coming. His main weapons are off. And that is what you want to do. Make sure you keep moving. And it seems it's wanting to keep mucking around with me. So I'm trying to keep it moving, keep him shooting. So that's one strategy specific to the ancients. They have a very, very powerful directed weapon, which does a lot of damage. But if you can't lock on, it's
We
useless.
serve the Cardassian Union.
It has absolutely no way of helping them.
Order acknowledged.
And as I'm doing that, I'm already building more ships. Trying to build this one. Might build a couple of smaller ones. And unfortunately, I've run out of elites. So I'm kind of stuck. And I've pretty much almost, yeah, no, I haven't almost, I've done them all. So that's a good tactic I find with any species when you're facing them deliberately and directly, and you deliberately want to make it very hard for them. There you go, so he stopped moving, and that was the problem.
It shall be done. Without
Um,
delay. We serve the Cardassian Union. Order acknowledged.
yeah.
This is hardly a challenge.
For
Without
the
delay.
ancient players,
Order
it's something you need to be aware of.
without delay.
Makes it a lot harder. So hopefully that's another tip for basic fighting. See you in the next one. Okay, I'm back. So one thing you want to do when you come in, especially with Wraith or anything that's a regeneration platform, aim for it first, because if you don't, they're going to keep healing as you're attacking. It's sad, but that's sort of the way it goes. And they'll heal each other. So you need to take them out very quickly, otherwise you won't really destroy anything. It'll take longer, it'll be harder. It's a good tactic if you want to make sure that if someone's attacking you, that it's harder to actually to get you. So while a lot of the other stuff, this is now as high as grade as it can go with the military. Unfortunately, I don't get to build a lot of what I really want to build for the ships because it's new and it's new to me. The exotics having elite crews, I'm not sure how they count them, but it takes a very long time. When taking out this being their starbase, it's got to be direct. It can fire in any way. It's got its got its ships. There's nothing you can do. You just got to take it on directly. So that's what I'm doing. Um, so I have just built a few more ships. This seems to be the equivalent, unfortunately, of the Titan. But at the moment, there's no heroes. But he's pretty powerful. So with a couple of these, cost. No, that's not what it's called. I can't even say that. Malcolor class refit. they can be very difficult to beat. And the other advantage tactically is you can build a few of these. So say I build like 10, and they work like similar to your fleets. So it's a fleet without being a fleet. So there's no downside to it. See, like he's going down fairly quickly. They're very effective, but they're not part of any hangar bay. Alright, okay. He's trying to make it so I can't exit, but hasn't done it yet. That's a new one to me. But they have beefed up the Wraith. They've done a really good job. They're a lot harder to beat now. Originally, they were at one stage a little bit fragile. Now they can take you on directly. I still use them differently than what they seem to design them so they can use a fleet and keep attacking. I try to keep on the outer edge for more options and then send more of a fleet group. But like this, you've got a group that's similar to swarming technique, which is something I'll get into later, because some species only really have that. These guys are very stagnant, they don't move. So when they're attacking, they're not going to move around. So now, yes, I can get that later, which helps beef up my ships, because as you level up, as you see level 3, level 3, level 4, normally it's a little bit more powerful, but no, it doesn't seem to be on this one. Normally as you go up levels, they do increase their power. Ah, there you go. Now I can show you another trick. These go, oh no, they're a little bit more hesitant. I want them to go for him, and I want him to come and try and think he can take me on, because it's more entertaining. So he's being smart, being on the edge, so he can retreat quickly. He's got his fleets coming to try and destroy what I've got, but these guys are too many and a lot more powerful. So you can use that kind of a tactic. I'm not sure if this is on a timer and slowly builds up, but I'll see what happens and see if I'm able to build it up over time. Yeah, and well, that's convenient. He's actually taking this as he's just sitting there and attacking. And as you've leveled up with Cardassians, they get quicker. You move them faster, and they become a lot more of a force to try and deal with. So, unfortunately, as you also get more powerful, you do more damage. So, I'm not really showing the real benefit of how they've improved the hive, and they have done quite a good improvement. And this is a wraith technique. You build a few of these and other ships, and you build a lot of them, so you keep leveling up. I didn't want you to go there. Oh no, still don't want you to go there. I want to take that. Normally what you do is you have your, I think it's capital ships, but they don't call them that in Armada 4 anymore, attacking the planet while you're, ooh, no, that's going to get interesting. Okay, now I need to get serious. They're, when there's two of them, yeah, they can do a lot of damage. So I want to clear them up quickly. And as I said, as you get more of your levels up, it's taken me, what, 2.5 hours to fully level up just for military. There you go. Didn't take long. You really need to be able to very quickly level up as you go. Like I've said in the other videos, just have something going. You don't have to go crazy, but even just adding one at a time is fine. And well, yep, I'm getting a lot of damage. I think they're with my smaller ships, and yeah, that's fine. Having the medium class and everything, it's not gonna really worry me. Oh, something got destroyed. So the quicker I can take out the capital, the better chance I've got. Yeah. Gotta love coffee. But that's just me. Now I can take these dudes out quick as I can. They won't be anywhere near as difficult as your capital ship. If they bring a Titan, different story. Oh, and now there's the pirates. Thanks a lot. Sometimes, for whatever reason, I think it's more about this. If you ally to a certain level, sometimes they won't attack you. But it really just, I guess sometimes is a bit more about luck. But oh yes, here we go. They are really coming for the. I think they were coming for the Wraith. Oh, that's a new one. Normally when I play the Wraith, which I hope to do soon, I concentrate more on the actual capital ships so that I can increase my my abilities. And these guys are always, oh good, always asking me to join them, and I don't want to join them. Oh, here we go. So these guys look like my allies. They're not my enemies. And you can tell they're the vanilla. I think they're oh, was it the Vasari? Could be the Vasari. But I want that planet because I want to increase my civilian as much as it's not a lot. Then hopefully I'll leave it there for a while. So yeah, sometimes even when they use raids, it can help you. Okay, I'm re-reviewing this, but I did play it. Basically, this was an attack that I went straight for, trying to destroy both the Ancients and the Wraith at the same time. They decided to attack me at different times, and as you see, what I'm doing is using control. I think, no, it's either shift or control. I think it's shift, to try and keep these guys moving. The problem is, while they do attack, they don't do their main attacks. So it's almost similar to the Ancients that they need to stop and then do a really powerful shot. The problem is that, well, I can fire quicker. When they hit, they do quite a bit of damage. I'm attacking him directly so that I can take out the actual colonizing ability for the capital ship as fast as I can. And then they're also attacking me from some of my planets or for a different planet. So sometimes you need to be ready to split your groups. And unfortunately, it seems the cap has actually been, it keeps reducing how much Armada 4s are able to use. And I think some of them have come out better off, maybe through mem or not. So the two things in the top left corner, where you have that yellow and red. Yellow means that your ship is actually in warning, the shields are normally down. And then when it's red, it's starting to hit the life points. So it's gone through armor and going through hull. So that means you've only got so long before things are going to start going down. I took him out and then retreated, as you will see soon, specifically because I don't want to end up having to take too long to rebuild ships to keep going. That's why I started backing off. For some reason, everyone wanted to have a battle on the actual pirate and a fairly peaceful pirates area. As you see, he can have a fair bit of attack, but I wanted him out. And later on I'll show you a bit of a cheekier trick, but you can do. You could say it's cheating, but really it's not. Because in strategy, really anything goes. So as you see, I've retreated all my guys, let myself recover, and as you see that I've got a healing ability around there. So I can heal with two of those guys quicker with my life points and get my shield and my armament back up faster to come back, and then I can attack again, wearing down the enemy faster, depending on its heal rate, or its... Sometimes it has a number where it counts, and then it'll actually replenish the shields instantly. What you just saw was the exotics, which is showing that I can only get so many capital ships
with elite, I think it's elite, um, elite uh, personnel, so that they can actually have enough. The stronger the ship, the more elite forces you need. So as you see, these ones are only about 2. The big one next to it, that's 5. So it's got a lot more shields, armor, and life points than the other ones. So it could stay in the battle longer. So the goal is to always be able to keep going, which is what I'm trying to do. But sometimes it's better to retreat, heal, and jump back in before they fully get back up online. The one thing I've noticed is the SGR has done a great job to re-level up the actual Wraith ships, because originally, compared to especially the Armada 4s, the Armada 4 would come in and it would clean up almost every time. So this strategy is, heal and jump back. So yeah. I think, yep, it's coming close. Now I'll jump back. So now I can attack him quicker. Let's make you go a little bit faster. Alright. Now I'm not going to be able to talk faster, but hopefully you'll see what happens quicker. So I start really attacking the bottom one, because a lot of times even the computer will not notice when I'm attacking one of them, and they'll be concentrating trying to get out of where they are. I didn't want to have any peace deals, I just wanted to annihilate them, but I did use that later on for a strategy because I was almost wiped out. So yeah, this is double speed, so yeah, it's a lot faster than normal. So as I was starting to creep up and catch up with them so that I could destroy them. Yep, there you go. Now they're leaping out, and for some reason there was a delay. Don't know why. But it gave me the chance to take out one of their main ships. So, yeah, I was taking a lot of attack into him. Then, without my knowledge, then the pirates decided to join in. So I had a lot of battles at once, and I was trying to increase my own, using the strategic ability to actually use raids in conjunction with me attacking them. So therefore, as you see, they decided to fight back. Alright, going to... So it was getting more full on as I went. I mistook that, thinking that it was an actual, that it was a Titan foundry, but that's a starbase. So that's why I really wasn't going well against him. He was really annihilating me. As you see in the top left again, you really need to know when your ships are starting to get massively destroyed. I took out the capital ship foundry as fast as I could, and then moved around. Then I used my technique of going around to get them to follow me, so therefore I could either come behind them or snipe off little ones as they're coming at me. That was the plan. Understand the way this game does work is normally these starbases are a hell of a mission to destroy. They're not cheap, and they normally do last quite a while unless you've got just insurmountable forces. But unfortunately, I think the Star Trek one, the Federation, have a starbase, but as of yet, I wouldn't really call the Cardassians having a starbase as of yet. I'm sure that will come, but so yeah, I took out their ability to make more ships, and I was using the pirates. I decided to try and escape, and then I worked out, unfortunately, that they had locked me in. there was no getting out. So while I think I can get out, I couldn't. So I used this to start circling, and the best way to deal with the ancients is don't stop moving if you can. It's harder for them to lock onto you. They normally have to come up to you, stop, take a few seconds, then lock their beam on you, then shoot, and that's when they do damage. So as you see, I've got them chasing me, and for some reason my own pirates that I'd paid to go and attack here decided to follow me. So yeah, I couldn't find the inhibitor, and if you see to the top left, there is the actual capital ship foundry, and I'd already taken out the other one, so I went straight to destroy it again. So, and yeah, unfortunately they've got a fair bit of defenses, but it didn't take long for me to get rid of them. I did actually create a whole lot of little ships, which works similar to the fleets, and you can build them through 2 of your ships, which is a good way to actually battle. Problem is, yeah, that starbase didn't want to quit. Then I did get a bit naughty when I got tired of, I just could not nail them down and they were coming to get me. I decided to accept the diplomatic choice so they couldn't fire at me. And when you hit the diplomatic abilities, it unlocks you from being locked into their planet space and you can bolt out. So if you ever are matching a person, understand, be careful about offering diplomacy, because if you do, you may be letting them get their ships out of there to then again attack you again. So it can be done. There's more than one way to get out of things. But as you see, my ships are getting less and less. That's where I was getting a bit worried. I think I took him out, trying to go round and round and lock them. So therefore once I can control the area and take out all their ships and their ability to bring and build more ships, the better chance that I have of being able to attack either the planet or that starbase. And that was my strategy, trying to keep them divided and then lock them down, being able to not have any ability to fight back. That was my strategy. They don't always work, and sometimes it is good to retreat, but sometimes it makes them ready to take you out at the same time. So it's a bit of a shame that. So as you see, 2 of them do a fair amount of damage. I'm trying to destroy them as quickly as I can, but it's just not working. And I'm losing more ships as I go. And as you see, being able to do in the bottom right corner, the ability to actually hit the flag, meaning retreat, you can't do it. So yeah, they are getting more and more prepared for more and more attacks. As you see, they're spinning around. That's the best part about dealing with the ancients. While they have, I think it's almost direct or to within a, say, 30 degree each way, maybe, they're limited in their scope of being able to shoot. They have strong abilities, checking as usual the elite forces. I could have attacked the planet, but that would have taken at least 10-20 minutes to take it out. As you see, yeah, some of my biggest ships, the ones that I rely on, the problem is I can't build them back quick enough because it doesn't seem to build elite forces back quickly. It seems to, by a timer, slowly bring more elite forces. As you see, some of my more stronger capital ships are starting to go into the red. So then, I think it is any minute, it goes into diplomacy, and that's when I decided to get out of there. And just to show you how quickly it takes you to, yeah, see, look, I go, okay, I'm going to accept it. They're no longer attacking me. I'm getting out of there. And then as soon as I land in there, it's almost instant. You can instantaneously take it off. So, yes. Dirty tactic? Yes, but when you have no choice, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I could send more forces and spend a lot of money to just overwhelm them, but then you sort of lose a bit of points as well. But they consistently wanted me to keep giving them diplomacy. But where's the fun in that? So, right. I think I added a bit more money and sent more in there. But, like you'll see in a minute, aim in diplomacy. It also does show you how much you can attack them and how much money and damage they do. So, once I go here, I'm safe. Letting them heal. So then as soon as... I'm pretty sure, yeah. So that's me. I've already dismissed the alliance. So it's just that quick. You can make it far more action and more action to destroy your opponent. So that, as you see, I'm building more ships to try and replenish what I've lost. And that's pretty much the video. So good luck, guys, and good gaming.